I'm Lance Branchman.
And I'm Kat Branchman. And we've been married 8 years. It'll be 9 years next year in February. And I think one of the things that have kept us together this long was we kind of mentor and talk to a lot of other younger couples. And I feel like as we've cooked dinner for them, invited them over, and opened up our relationship and experiences, I feel like God has kind of blessed us with our longevity in our marriage.
Yeah, not only that, I would say communication, talking back and forth, learning each other moves and move swings and what to step on and what not to step on. Because I know for me, I'm not a talker, and over the past 8 years, I've learned to talk or get better at talking.
And I talk too much, so we were really on opposite ends of the spectrum.
I'm a listener and she's a talker, but now it's...
We've balanced a little bit. We've balanced. Like, we have cues almost like, okay, I'm talking too much. Or he'll tell me, like, I'm not going to remember none of that. So
it's too much too.
That's too much. And then he'll be like, okay, let me explain. Because in his mind, you say stuff or you think you tell me.
Yeah. Because I process a lot in my mind. Like, I process everything in my mind before I say anything. And she'll say whatever's on her mind. But I process it, and then I pick the little bits that I need to say, and then I go from there. But communication, I would say, is the best to keep the relationship going. Because throughout the 8 years, you change every year, whether you know it or not. You're a different person every single year. And you don't want to keep those emotions bottled in.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know,
you're mad about bananas, but it's not bananas.
Ain't got nothing to do with bananas.
You don't feel appreciated or whatever. And I think also because we come from different backgrounds as far as our home, owning our family, we have our 2 children, Jada and Lance, and we guard that. It's a safe haven. We don't just let anybody in our home. We don't expose our kids to just anything. And it makes us feel safe because we know we're doing something better than what our parents could have done for us, and we own that. And I think has really helped us because it's my family, and when you have a sense of ownership, you're proud of that and you value it and you act accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, we don't argue or nothing like that in front of the kids, but for the most part, that's how we, so far, the whole entire 8 years, that's how we keep doing.
And that's a long time for our group of friends. I'm 30 and he's 31.
Yeah, we got married very young.
Very young, and nobody else was married, so we didn't have anybody else to go to. And so now, almost 10 years later, they're coming to us. And so we find ourselves...
Not even 10 years later, it was like a year or 2 later.
They were dating. So we find ourselves in the company of a lot of older, mature couples, and I think that has helped too, because we weren't running to somebody who's been married for 2 years.